We are used to, yes, and that is exactly what we need. I know it's not perfect, but perfect is the enemy of good. And I will add, it is the enemy of the common good, because right now what we need is housing. We need housing that is at a lower price point, that people can rent and can buy, because families will continue to leave and we will end up with a population of 55 plus and nobody to take care of them. Thank you. Please approve the project.
Thank you. And next is Sonia Barich. I'm sure I didn't get that right. I apologize.
You actually did that perfectly. Well done. Good evening, Mayor Ford, council members. My name is Sonia Barich, and I was born and raised here in Sonoma County. I'm also a mother, a business owner, and a member of the Generation Housing team. I'm speaking today in strong support of the Redwood Row development proposal. Our region is in urgent need of more housing options, and Redwood Row offers a thoughtful, community-oriented solution. This mixed-use project would bring up to 200 units of much-needed housing to Cotati, offering a diverse range of housing opportunities, both for rent and for sale, for families, workers, and individuals at various income levels. The inclusion of a ground floor commercial space will help create a vibrant, walkable neighborhood with local serving amenities. Redwood Row is more than just housing. It's a model for sustainable and inclusive development. With its all-electric, solar-powered design, preserved mature trees, and shared community spaces, it promotes a healthy, family-friendly lifestyle while minimizing environmental impact. Redwood Row reflects Cotati's values of sustainability, inclusivity, and community connection. I urge you to support this project and to help build the kind of future Sonoma County deserves. Thank you.
Thank you. That was the last of my speaker cards. Or other people in the chambers? Mr. Barich.
Councilman Barich, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to speak on this matter once and for all, because it's under 1,000 feet from my home in our HOA private park. I wish I had $1 for every time developers came forward here and said their project's going to be a home run. I kind of feel like a quasi-town historian now, after living here as long as I have and seeing what I've seen. But we've had many disappointments from developers. That property out there, Nokia had promised to hit a home run. We came to all those workshops with Monahan Pacific. Lowe's came here promising to be an anchor tenant in the answer to our sales tax woes. They missed the mark. They brought in no additional retail. We heard the arguments here in Cotati about Lucky's. Lucky's lost their opportunity in town. Oliver's was pushed out from their new location over near the new hotel site. We turned down the casino and the tribes. I was here the night when they wanted to come to Cotati out near Fulton and Highway 116, and the city council turned their nose up to a casino, and then only months later begged the city manager to write the tribal letter to maybe reconsider and come back from Rohnert Park. I've seen it all. Cotati's going broke. It's no secret. The town does not need one-time building fees that are going to get you through the next budget or two so you get reelected. We need sales tax dollars. That property out there is prime retail. Before you changed it, it was prime retail. It was going to be the answer to our prayers for the little bit of real estate we had left in Cotati that was retail, that would generate sales tax, is given up for housing and one-time fees, and lousy housing as far as I'm concerned too. This is quite a farce. We've been lied to for years. There's no such thing as affordable housing. I don't have to break it to you. Read the news, read the papers. Of course our planning commission went along with staff. It's what they always do when they have a meeting, when they even have a meeting. If you want to get on the city council, you go with the flow, you go with the staff. Mr. Savage can talk about this at his leisure. This is what you do. Okay? They're just a rubber stamp. And to the people here who say that, their kids can't afford to live here, many of us are refugees. We are refugees from the peninsula, Marin County. We ended up here by the skin of our teeth. And now people claim they have some right to live in Cotati, that we owe them something. This sits on your lap, this project now. We need retail. That property out there is a diamond in the rough. It always was a diamond in the rough for retail, for jobs. And then when Cotati Cottages came in, remember the developer said? They said, oh yeah, we're going to build these projects and we want to provide housing for the employees at Lowe's. I've campaigned out there. Nobody that lives out there works at Lowe's. Oh, they were going to walk to work. Ease the climate, CO2. This is just a farce. You go down this road, we'll be in municipal bankruptcy and municipal insolvency within years.
Thank you. Anyone else in the chambers? All right, we'll go to our Zoom attendees.
Thank you, Mayor Ford. Once again, speaking to our Zoom attendees, please use the raise hand icon to make a public comment. The first hand is from Lori Alderman. Lori, you have the floor.
Hi. First, I wanted to address transit. I don't think you realize Route 26 comes every 2 hours. And there is no bus between Lowe's over to Rancho Feliz. And so going either way, if somebody wanted to take a bus to Target they'd have to cross the highway. They'd have to go Route 26 to Route 10, transfer at CVS in Rona Park, go to Route 14 to go to, that goes to Target and the casino and everywhere. It would take approximately an hour and a half to get to Target from this development. The other thing is, I don't like this idea of a right-hand turn. If the intersection has not been funded, you're far off your target of, you only have like 1 million of the 5 million. And we already have had major crashes at West Cotati Avenue in 116. My parents went in front of the council in 1977 after my brother and I were hit there as teenagers. So that can't happen to make that dangerous turn even worse by putting in a right-hand turn lane into the one. Sandy loam soil. We have, on the west side, we have lots of underground streams. We come from the Laguna. We're the end of the Laguna, and you've seen it over here on the other side of 116. With the road projects, we have, I understand they're going to try to remedy it, but so did Mr. Molinaro of the Cotati Hotel, and we know what's happened with there. Let's see. The West Cotati Oaks Park is a HOA run one that does not have private access, and there's people trespassing and going through there all the time. And how are you going to guarantee that the people will not be it goes from behind Burger King to the end of Maple and the end of West Cotati Oaks. How are you going to have people not trespass on that parcel of land? Let's see, anything else? I, this place was a swamp when I was a kid. We used to go get the frogs and everything there. You guys really need to study the soil and see if it's able to withstand this, especially the 3-4 story buildings. We could have another Cotati hotel. That's it.
Thank you.
The next hand is from Chris Palomo. You have the floor.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good evening, Mayor, council members. My name is Chris Palomo, and I'm a field representative with the NorCal Carpenters Union at a local 751 representing Sonoma County. First, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to speak tonight. I just had a question for this project, and is the developer going to require that a general contractor selected or to pay prevailing wages and have health care benefits for the workers? And if not, how come? Because housing is more than just a roof over someone's head. It's an investment into our communities, and it should be built with the same care that we give to the people who will live there. When there are no labor standards on a project, the consequences of this go far beyond the job site. They not only reflect the entire workforce, but the community as well. With no labor standards in place, developers and contractors will pay lower wages, provide no health care benefits, and fail to invest in proper training. This creates a cycle of underpaid, overworked employees with little opportunity to advance their skills or improve their quality of life. For the community, this means lower standards for safety and quality, as poorly trained workers are more likely to make mistakes that could compromise the integrity of the project. It also means fewer local dollars flowing back into our economy because workers who are underpaid and undervalued can't afford to support local businesses or invest in their own communities. This is why it's essential to have labor standards such as prevailing wage, requiring health care benefits, and state-certified apprenticeship programs. When we require prevailing wages, we ensure workers earn a fair paycheck that supports their families. When we include health care benefits, we provide the security workers need to stay healthy and productive, which ultimately benefits the project itself. And when we prioritize state-certified apprenticeship programs, we're not just building housing, we're building a skilled workforce that can take on the challenges of tomorrow. These standards aren't just good for workers, they're also good for the city of Cotati as well. They ensure projects are built to last, create pathways out of poverty, and keep money circulating locally. Housing should be affordable for everyone, including the workers who build it. Let's make sure that when we build this project, we do it the right way. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next hand is from Neil Hancock. Neil, you have the floor.
Yes, hello. Thank you very much. Very good presentation that's on here. It's good that the active transportation plan has been well completed last year and is very visible, I guess, for this access to the site. And it's very nice to hear that the project director or person